Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Options Trader Today. So today in this video I will explain you how the price of natural gas has moved in the last week and how the price of natural gas can move in the next week. See, if we look at the chart of natural gas, what we have seen, that natural gas is moving in a particular range. Okay, and this you have to understand that if it has to go downside, it was moving in this particular range, and you have to understand that once this started moving below this particular zone, because we have seen a lot of volatility but our trend is continuously downside. Okay, but it is trying to form an upside. Okay, so it is moving in this particular zone. So if it go below a level of $2.3, chances of going further low is there, but if it sustain this level, then a probability of going further upside is there. So before we move ahead, see, if you look at this particular trend, what you have seen, a pattern is forming. What it says, that whenever it hits its previous high, it makes a sharp fall and a swing forms, and this swing form takes out and makes a new high, and again the same pattern form, and this is being repeated for 4-5 times continuously. So chances can be high if it form a swing, so we can see it can go further upside. Okay, so now if you look at this particular trend, volatility is very high. Okay, and it has already made a high of $10, and from there it has not touched this particular zone. Okay, and I've already explained you can mail me. I've given the mail IDs in the description, that is stockmarkettradinglive@gmail.com, and one more mail ID in the description, a telegram link also there. Okay, now if you look at this particular trend, what you have seen, this is the range. So once this range break upside or downside, chances are very high that if it goes upside, then because this is the high, what you can see looking at this particular trend, this is the high of around 2.7. so if it moves sustain above this level, chances of touching $2.79 is there, and from there we can see it can go towards a level of 2.9, and once it goes above 2.9, chances of touching $3.2 is there, and from there we can see a level of 3.5. Okay, and once started moving upside above a level of 3.5, then we can see it can go further upside towards a level of around $4.2. And you have to understand something, that once started moving above a level of 3.5, then a chance of touching $3.9 is there, and once started sustaining 3.9, then there is a gap theory will form, that 4.9, 4.1 is a level where, and 4.3 there is a gap is there. So chances, if it goes close to a level of 4.1, chance of touching 4.3 is on a higher side. Okay, and then we can see it can go further upside, and if it sustain that level, then we can see it can move further upside. So you have to keep this in mind. 4.9 will play an important support as well as resistance. Now it is acting as resistance, so if it goes above that level, then it can go make a new upside, but if it sustain go below this level, then we can see it can go further low. Okay, now suppose if the price didn't sustain this particular zone, because there is a continuous downtrend we have seen. Okay, so suppose if the price didn't sustain, then chances of touching $2.3 is there, and from there we can see a level of $2. Okay, $2.3 is again, if it goes below that level, then we can see a level of $2.1. Okay, once it started moving below that level, then we can see a level of $2, and from there we can see it can move further down towards a level of around 1.9. so you have to keep this in mind. Once if it goes below a level of $2, then only we can see it can come down towards a level of 1.8 to a level of 1.6 and then 1.5. Okay, but if it sustain above that level, okay, above a 2 level, then only we can see it can go for, if that means it will move in a particular range. But if it started falling below that particular zone of 1.8, then we can see it can go further down, but otherwise there is a continuous upside. Okay, if it started moving above a level of 3.5, and but if it goes below a level of $2, then probability of going further low is there, because this level has we have seen in the pandemic time. Okay, otherwise if it started sustaining above $3 to a level of 3.5, then we can see a level of 3.9 to a level of $4.1 and to a level of 4.3, and then further upside. But if it goes below that particular zone, then only we can see it can go further down. Okay, so now understand something what I teach in my workshop. So suppose if you are trading with $10,000, try to trade with 10 to 15% of capital per trade, that is 1,000 to 1,500, a risk of 0.5 to 1%. Okay, that is $50 to $100. Suppose if you took a trade of 5 trades and all went wrong, maximum loss you can do is $500, that is 100 per trade. Okay, so now if you took that particular trade, so what is the benefit? You will not be in a pressure to recover that amount. Okay, so this is the thing. If you are not a pressure, you will focus more on profit the next day. What people do is they lose so much money in the recover in the recovery thing, that they lose their full capital. Okay, so I teach how to overcome all these things. If you want to attend that workshop, mail me regarding that and we can work out on the timing. So hope you like the video.